So midnight. Thank you, yes sir. Thank you for coming on tonight. Thank you for coming on tonight. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Give your Instagram, your social medias, how people can reach you. Talk to us.
Oh man, where should I start? Well, DJ Midnight, of course, earned the name because it goes to the complexion of my skin, so why not? Follow me at DJ Midnight 112 at Instagram. Follow me at Frank DJ Midnight Jack on Facebook.
Okay. So let's start with the basic question. How'd you get into DJing?
I was a wee teenager on the block on Legion Street, man, and I got introduced to DJ Pac-Man.
Shout out to Legion Street.
Brooklyn.
Legion Street. Okay.
Yo, shout out to DJ Pac-Man and definitely family in the building.
My mentor right there, like my pops.
Okay. So what really piqued your interest?
I used to just watch how DJ Pac-Man used to just do his thing. Him, his brother Harry. That's back then when it was like Sir Kings big out there in the game with the Jamaican, Goldstone and pretty much. I can't remember everybody, but only certain people come to mind. So what gave me the interest was like watching DJ Pac-Man like doing his thing, and I said, you know what, I want to do this too. So I decided to say, you know what, I'm gonna start practicing when he down here, and then I'm gonna go downstairs and practice on the turntables. I ain't talking about push button DJs, y'all. I'm talking about real vinyls.
Oh my goodness! Let me
hit the claps
for that, yo. This is what we talk about here. It's real DJ business.
That's right.
It ain't that laptop DJ.
Nah, it's not. I'm not a laptop DJ.
Don't shade the laptop DJ though.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Don't shade them.
All right. I'm gonna correct myself. These new age DJ. You're not a new age DJ.
No,
you like we spoke a couple of weeks ago. You carried records and crates.
He lifted the crates
and amps and all that kind of good stuff.
I got a lump in my back to prove it. Yeah, man, them crates was heavy, man. If you didn't have a team, that's the only way you get in the club.
Absolutely.
Be like, yo, how we gonna get in? Carry that crate right there.
Mm-hmm.
I said, listen, I gotta play music tonight, right? I can't mess up my fingers. Just help me out a little bit.
Wow. He had a sophisticated science to his.
That's right. You pull up at a club, you take out all your DJ equipment out, then you go find parking. Of course, you got security watching your stuff. And, you find somebody that's just standing like, I wonder if I could get in if I help the DJ. Yeah, you can. Just grab a crate.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately for me, and I'm a whole couple, like I said, I hold a couple of stories till I'm on that side because they plan on interviewing me.
Okay.
So I'm gonna hold a couple of stories. But unfortunately for me, I didn't have to look for that because I had 5 brothers. And wherever I played, my brothers came with me. So I had not to worry about that.
Right.
And guess what? Each one of my brothers have some kind of music inclined to them. If you listen to Phiresoundz Radio, DJ Stillfinger is my youngest brother. So,
Stillfinger
is my youngest brother.
Out, man.
Absolutely. But you got any
yeah. What age did you start?
I started DJing at the age of 13, and I really took it serious when I went to high school. I was in 9th grade in George Westinghouse High School, and back then they had a lot of young DJs still coming up with the vinyls, and we was all in. You know what? Big shout out to Beach Street. That's closed right now. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to B Street.
Yeah.
On Fulton.
On Fulton Street.
Yes, sir. Shout out. Shout out to if we gonna shout out some stores. Shout out to Basement Records.
What
What
about the one on 34th Street?
Exactly.
What that one?
Rock and Soul.
Rock and Soul.
Come on, dog. Exactly. Shout out to these stores that really helped us out to get that latest sound that we wanted.
Yep, all the remixes and everything. We was ready to get it. Like,
absolutely.
First in line,
my son and I was talking about Basement Record the other day because that was his go-to. Every time we was going to play out somewhere, that was his go-to to run there and pick up something that nobody else had.
I'm definitely learning something right now.
Oh, you're not a DJ?
No, I'm not a DJ.
He is a
I
producer. He's a producer extraordinaire.
Okay.
But he learned.
that.
But he's
Appreciate
learning
the
to be a
love.
DJ right now.
Yeah. I'm in the dojo with his
Well,
son.
look, I can say now, it's easier now.
No, but
You ain't gotta carry nothing but a laptop.
he definitely not learning the easy way.
Yeah. I'm not gonna learn the easy way.
In fact, we're not gonna allow that.
I like it.
So let's talk
Yeah.
2020, 2021.
Mm-hmm.
DJing changed.
Yes, it has.
Our go-to, our way of eating changed.
Yes, it has.
What did it do for you?
Let's go back a little bit before this what they call it, the USB plug-in laptop stuff came in. I used to mess around. I could honestly say I was the first one out of the crew that used to use this, but I never took it serious until Hercules. You know the mixers? You're right. They came up with the smallest one the size of this laptop right here, 15-inch, right? And I mastered that. I showed that to DJ Dice. Big shout out to Redman and Method Man, DJ Dice. Definitely. I introduced that to Dice, and DJ Pac-Man was like, "Yo, what is that?" So I used to be on the block just, messing with all the buttons and just figuring out how to do it. That's before all this came out. So that era then came up to where it is now. We have everything is like at hand. It's like really easy to get to. Downloads, everything. But you do have to pay for your downloads, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let me tell you right now, pay for it because they come in, they're gonna come knocking on your door if you don't pay for your downloads. All right.
Yeah. So like I said, talk us through what changed in your hustle from now this pandemic that hit us. What changed your
What
hustle
changed for me?
Absolutely.
Oh man. Well,
I know you were eating beforehand.
Where I was at home right now, which is big shout out to Footprints. I can say Footprints.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely.
It's gunshot for the Footprints.
Yeah.
Gunshots.
Gunshots for Footprints.
Yeah, you mean.
Yes. Big shout out to the security guard G that's worked there as well. But I used to be Footprints' DJ each and every Friday night. Every Sunday night. Sunday nights was the one on Clarendon. Every Friday nights was the one in Coney Island.
Nice.
All right. Pandemic happened. One thing about me is that I always got to stay busy. By the grace of God, I give thanks and praise each and every day because I always find myself to always be doing something. I'm not the type of person that's always like to sit still at all. And people could tell you that, why you always got to be doing something? Because there's ways to make money. This New York City, a land opportunity. Just go stand on the corner and sell some jerk chicken or something. it will work, right?
Absolutely.
So definitely Footprints and everything closed down and everything like that for the pandemic. Work was limited. So I'm multi-talented with a lot of things. I don't just DJ. At point in time, this is the main thing right here. So when you get broken away from your bread and butter, which is DJing, I already used to work in restaurants. So I took that up and I was like, you know what? Let me try making some Trini corn soup. And by the way, I'm Trinidad and big shout out to all the Trini people.
Shout out to the Trini people. Trini Massive in the building.
So with that, I tried making corn soup and I did it and it was a big success for me. I started off, I used to follow all the parties right after that. Like go to all the parties. Big shout out to a lot of DJs that I know, like 10 Speed, Rico, DJ Gully. Like it's so much excitement. It's so much DJs that I know that I'd be like, yo, bro, does this party have food? Does this, So I started selling food at the parties. Come to find out, I didn't know it was going to be a big hit. I started making banners. I started doing what I need to do for myself now. And I mean, my teammate, of course. And we started doing what we needed to do to keep the money coming in because right now DJing was really scarce. So when DJing became scarce, now it's like, oh man, yo, that song is still hot, but I still was downloading. Don't worry, we're gonna get a little bit busy, But my main era with DJing is like soca, the reggae, a little bit of hip hop here and there, salsa and reggae. We're gonna try to get up in everything, But that's where between 20 and 21 now done took me. But if you're gonna ask me if I'm gonna DJ right now for any events or anything like that, more than likely I would say, yeah, I'll do it. But it's like I thought behind my head, like, but the cooking business is better.
I got you. Your hustle changed.
Yeah, the hustle did change. This is why you always gotta find yourself in fields and places where you always gotta know that don't ever stick one way. Because if you stick one way, you're gonna find yourself struggling. Like you always gotta find ways to keep it pushing and keep it moving to elevate yourself, no matter what it is.
If we stuck on the same thing, I'd be still carrying crates and records right now.
Right, facts, right? Yeah.
But we got to evolve and change, and and
big shout out to DJ Al too. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So adapt or get left back.
Exactly. And I see that this DJ game is going to change a lot now that everything opens up. Do you plan on going back to your residency in Footprints?
Yeah. As soon as they give me that phone call, I'm gone, baby. Right now, I'm still waiting. Trust me.
Well, you mentioned Trini. You mentioned Soca.
Yeah.
And we haven't had that here yet.
Really?
So what I'm going to do is turn this back over to you and let you do your thing on that level. And hit us up with a little something.
I'm gonna let y'all know right now. I'm a little rusty, but I still got it.
Guess what?
Okay. Matter of fact, I'm a DJ. I never lost it.
Exactly.
All right. I know you're gonna hit me with that. So
exactly. We ain't never forget where we come from, bro.
Never. Not at all.
Any DJ that ever carried a record ain't never lost. Sorry.
I like it.
I'm
that, sorry.
Man. That's like giving me that
absolutely.
Right there. I like that. That's good.
So we're gonna turn this over to you whenever you tell me you're ready.
Oh man, we about to get ready.
Listen, I know my boss is somewhere listening. I'm hoping that once you come back off of this set, he calls in. Shameless plug, like, yo, where you at? I know you're on vacation mode, but we waiting for your phone call here.
Once again, y'all, we here with Phiresoundz Radio, right, y'all?
Absolutely. Download the app.
Download the app.
Download the app. Check us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. We all over the place. But definitely download the mix at 6. Guess what? After this interview tonight, I know for sure that I'm gonna have a mix from DJ Midnight for my mix at 6 because he already got the drops. He's been like delaying for the longest. I had to watch my client. But we are definitely gonna have a mix for the mix at 6 from DJ Midnight. But tune in on a daily basis. Our mixes is fire. And today was All Mix Saturday. If you missed it, don't miss next week. But Midnight, take it away.
I'm gonna try my best to take it away.
Yeah, I know you are, brother.
Oh man. So this is how we gonna do it. Let's try it like this, all right? Let's get the vibe going a little bit in here.
I was hoping that I got a phone call in, but I'm still waiting. But before we let you go, but we're not really letting you go. If you can stay on for the spicy talk, we will keep you invited on. If you have to go, we understand. I know you're a multi-businessman. You got other things on your plate. But we appreciate you coming on. Is there anything you wanted to leave us with before you bounce, if you're bouncing? Uh-oh. Hold on. Oh. The boss is calling.
Okay.
Hello?
Yo.
Yeah. You can hear him in the headphones?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You can hear him? Oh.
Put them on.
Put them on. Put your headphones on.
Nah, I don't
Yeah, plug it in there. You should be able to hear us. I hear you, Rico.
Can you hear it?
All right, we're going to relay the question.
Yeah, got to, right?
Go ahead. We're going to relay him the question. Go ahead. Give it to him.
All right, I hear y'all. What's going on? How y'all feeling tonight?
How we feeling? We feeling good. Glad to hear you. All the way from vacation world.
Yeah, I'm vacation world right now. I got my feet up. Chilling with a drink right now.
He said he's with his feet up with a drink up.
What he said?
He said he's with his feet up with a drink in his hand.
With a drink in my hand.
Exactly.
Of cold
let's
one.
put that drink down so you can like dance a little bit, a couple of seconds.
Yo, Midnight want to know if you dancing to his tunes and stuff.
Oh yeah, I was vibing. Like
He's definitely vibing.
That's a
we didn't
good
get
thing
that
right
kind of
there, man. I
vibe
appreciate
yet,
the love, man. Thanks, man.
Say that again.
I said we haven't gotten that kind of vibe yet.
Absolutely, like I told you, we haven't gotten that kind of vibe yet here.
No soca vibe. We needed that.
No, that was reggae. I'm about to hit that with the soca.
He gonna give you
Oh,
soca before he leaves.
got it.
Definitely.
Oh yeah, I'm here. I'm
All right,
in.
so we want to know if you got a question.
Yeah, I got a question. How is the environment playing at like you said, a restaurant that you're playing at? How is that environment different from a local party or a club vibe?
Oh, that's a good question.
Okay.
How is that set up?
No, we're gonna
All
tell
right,
you.
hold on. So the question is, how is the vibe and the environment in a restaurant different from like at a party or in a club?
The vibe of the restaurant is just like the same thing. Once the DJ is good, no matter if you're eating rasta pasta, no matter what you're about to put directly in your mouth with that fork, pause. But at the end of the day, once the DJ is good, it's gonna feel like a club vibe. So technically, if the restaurant closes at 2 o'clock in the morning,
Yeah.
guarantee you, I'm already setting you up to go party somewhere else. Especially where I'm gonna be at with my other DJs. Big shout out to Select the Fry, of course, my buddies as well.
Shout out.
I got a lot of DJ friends to pick up right now. They so busy out there. They more busy than I
am. With the 2 jobs.
Yeah, I know, right?
Any other questions, boss?
Yeah, I got a follow-up question with that one.
Okay.
Being that the soca and the dancehall kind of fell off of the mainstream vibe where you could kind of get more relevant with the music, how is it that you keep up with that soca and that reggae, being that it's not so mainstream anymore?
So he said, since soca and reggae has fallen off of the mainstream, how do you keep up with, soca and reggae, trying to keep it, relevant?
And acquire like new music
I
and stuff.
wouldn't say soca and reggae have fell off the mainstream because, there's every Sunday, there's, other radio stations that's doing their thing, as well as DJs that I know personally, so they still bring it to the airwaves, So reggae and soca, I wouldn't say it has fell off at all off the mainstream. But it's a lot of, right now the rap game is super heavy. We know that. All right, we know it. Trust me, I see it.
Worldwide.
Yeah, worldwide, definitely. So, when I'm more in the West Indian environment, all the time. Brooklyn, of course, like everybody is over there. We all mixed up, so we go all good over there. Even down there, Chinese view, they dropping soca and reggae beats lately. You know what I'm saying? They doing their thing.
Yeah.
So they have diverted over to the culture of reggae and soca as well. So I wouldn't say it lost its path within the world. It's just right now, New York City, anywhere else in the United States of America is digging what's really hot right now, which is the rap realm.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they got DJs like me. They got like I said, so many West Indian DJs I can mention that's doing their thing right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they know who they are, especially, once they hear this podcast, they know who they are. I can't mention everybody because there's so much people out there around. So I do keep up to date with my music. Especially I stay close to the DJs that's more out there than I am now,
Okay. Era, what else?
Nah, that was really it. What I meant by that was not that it's a law, but that the mainstream of music is more playing the copycats and the popular, like the pop version of the reggae songs more than the actual.
Right. He was saying that what's being played now is more of that popular pop version of the, soca and reggae instead of, what we use.
The gutter.
Exactly.
Correct. It's more like a gangster reggae thing going on.
But I honestly feel it's a repetitive evolution that's happening because it happened before. We was back in the 80s. We had the real hardcore Super Cat in them, and then they flipped over. Shaba and them flipped over, and they did the same pop thing. It's the same thing happening again now.
Right.
So eventually, it's going to go back to the hard groups because these guys are going to eventually need to. It's like a boxer, like when Rocky got beat. Rocky had to go back to the hood.
Right.
To get his mojo back. You know what I'm saying? So these guys are going to have to roll back and be like, yo.
I'm not going to lie to you right now. I'm not going to lie to you right now. Like, me being here today, like, it makes me feel like I need to, like, keep doing this, period. I was going to say, you know what, let me leave it to the young boys. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
But at the end of the day,
we old boys are going to keep, we old boys are going to keep dragging you back.
That's right. I'm happy I'm here, like I said.
All right, Era, you staying on? Or you gonna call back later for Spicy? Because I'm gonna let Midnight do some soca while I convert the room back into Spicy talk.
Yeah, definitely gonna tune in and try to hit the soca mix. We gonna see. We gonna see if we call in for that.
All right, got you. No problem.
All right.
Enjoy your vacay, bro.
All right.
No doubt.
Yeah.
So give us that vibe.
Yeah.
While we
Soca tune.
I'm gonna do some soca. Definitely do some soca. I'm here.
While we
I'm West Indian born. I'm born and raised in Trinidad and Tobago.
I'm gonna have my
Of course,
shit.
red, white, and black all day now.
Rah.
I'm saying,
Can we get the camera? Can we get the camera back on Midnight while he does his thing?
Yeah.
While I allow the people from the Spice Talk get ready.
Over here for the short DJs. That's what
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, you must not watch the show last week.
Jesus
But we're gonna get back
Christ.
to that later.
Oh, why you doing like that?
Take away, bro. Take away, bro.
You know that shit. Phiresoundz Radio.